Okay. Please, Camille.
I realize I'm the last speech before the lunch break, so don't worry, I will be concise, also because we are running
a little late.
Yes, so I will try to be as concise as possible. This is not part of my speech. So I was asked to speak about the Eco-innovation funding. It's a funding initiative which falls under the Competitiveness and Innovation Program, and it's a funding which can. I will explain how this funding can be used by FP7 partners who have successful research results that they want to commercially exploit. I will also give some example of exploitation activities undergone by some currently co-financed projects. And finally, I will just give a short hint into what we can expect for this funding under Horizon 2020. Until here we have the conference is about dissemination and exploitation of research results. Here with Eco-innovation, it's really only about exploitation of research results. How you can reach the market, how to access the market. It comes after research, after demonstration prototypes. It aims at bridging the gap between research and the market. So it's to help applicants do the first market application of eco-innovative solutions, be it product, service, or processes. Here it's not about dissemination type projects or awareness raising types of projects. It's really about the first market application. It's business oriented. So there is a strong focus on SMEs in this funding, but it doesn't mean that universities are not, cannot be part of such projects. Universities are not the main target of this funding initiative, but you can have a role to play as an IP owner, transferring their results, or creating spin-off to commercially exploit results obtained and owned by a university. For example, in the last year call in 2012, 19% of the selected participants were from public bodies or universities. So there is still room for universities applicants. There are 5 priorities, but it's open also to other environmental aspects, as long as you keep a life cycle approach. I will not go into details into the 5 priorities, as it is not the aim of this presentation, but we can discuss it after the lunch break if needed. So it's 50% co-funding. On average, it's a small project, 1.5 million euros per project. You can apply as a single entity from just one country, which is quite rare for EU funding. But in average, it's 3 project partners. So compared to FP7, it's rather small projects, which is understandable because it's about exploitation of results. It's about reaching the market, so it's better not to have too big consortia. So the call, the 2013 call is currently open. If you are willing to apply, you have until the 5th of September to submit your proposal. I would like to remind that in every country, you have national contact points, like me for the Brussels region, that can help you build up project proposals, find partners, and submit a good proposals. Now I will give some examples of exploitation activities in currently co-funded projects. Here, as I already said, we are not, it's not a funding for disseminating research results. It's really about exploitation, and because I know often I saw that we mix in just one expression, exploitation and dissemination of research results, but it's really 2 different things. On one part, you have the dissemination, which is like communication, how to make your research visible. Here it's about exploitation, how to find paths to reach the market and sell your product or your process. When you apply for eco-innovation, there is one mandatory work package which is about exploitation, about developing a business plan and explaining how you will reach your consumers. So I will give some examples, but these are examples. There is no one model that you could just apply to your technologies. It's really a choice that entrepreneurs do. The choice on how to exploit your eco-innovation depends on your product, if it's a finished product, a semi-finished product. It depends on your key partners, the end users, your suppliers, and also it depends on the creativity of the entrepreneur itself. So some examples of exploitation activities. You can do direct selling to final consumer, be it like private consumers. For example, you have a project called Glass Plus, which is about the first application of a process to use recycled CRT glass, so the glass from the old TV, to make ceramic tiles. So in the end, you have a product, the ceramic tiles, and they sell it directly to the consumers. That's the way they will exploit this eco-innovation. You can sell it to companies. Your consumers can be companies. For example, you have a project currently co-funded, which is Sterilis. It's about putting in place a machine for the sterilization during the packaging process. And here they will sell directly this machine to the food companies. Another path you can have to exploit your research results, it's licensing the technology and know-how. For example, here you have a project. It's about having the first pilot industrial plant to manufacture a 100% recycled construction board. And after they have done their industrial their first industrial plant, they will license the manufacturing process in other countries to other manufacturing companies. You can also more simply rely on commercial agreements. For example, one project is about an eco-friendly milk bottle. Here they have directly business agreements with the biggest, with some big supermarket chains, so as to display the product in the chain, in the supermarket. Another example is the Numix project. Here it's a project about granules produced from plastic waste. It's an intermediate product. And here their exploitation paths rely on the need to secure deal with concrete manufacturer, so that they introduce it in their concrete and save cement this way. This is the last call is currently open under the current programmation. So as I said, you have until the 5th of September if you're interested. It will remain in the next programmation, so in Horizon 2020. We are just not sure yet the exact form of this funding, because nothing is decided yet, as you might know. But it will come under the Societal Challenge 5, Climate Action, Resource Efficiency and Raw Materials. On the fourth line is about eco-innovation. It will come here. The team in charge of this eco-innovation funding expects a higher budget for the next programmation for this specific funding initiative, and it's unlikely that the first call will be in the first semester of 2014. If you have questions. or now or during the lunch break. I'm available. And
thank you very much, Camille. Yes, you can. We still have some minutes for questions if someone of you has some. If not.
Okay?
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. That works. Okay. Well, I just want to say on behalf of Iveta and myself here in the European Commission, I'd like to thank both of you for organising this workshop conference. I think it's been excellent. I think it's an excellent opportunity for the projects, researchers to network, and it really gives people the opportunity to share their best practice. And I think what really strikes me is the different stages that projects are at in communicating their research, or rather their perceptions. There are very different levels of perceptions here on how research should be communicated. And I have to say that I think that science research is changing, and it's no longer about the men in the white coats in the lab. It's changing. You have to make that bridge to the public, to the policymaker, to industry. And I think that workshops like this really help sort of bring that to light and to surface. So keep up the good work.
Thank you very much, Sam.